Welcome back, guys. It's Metal Gear Solid 5. We're on to mission 18 now. Blood runs deep. And so just select the one landing zone that's available. And then as usual, we're going to go in with D-Horse. But in addition, you want to take a sniper rifle. It can be useful for getting the first guy. I can't remember if I actually used it on my final run or not. But it can be helpful. We were just seeing if we'd actually got a lethal one with a suppressor. Because the person we're going to be killing at the start is actually in a little army encampment with quite a few other guys. You can take also a silenced assault rifle. That can be useful in the second camp we have to make our way through. So if you've got one of those, it can be good for that section. If you need to kill a guy quickly. It's a slightly longer mission this time. And the final thing is to make sure you've got is an upgraded Fulton. You'll need the upgraded Fulton that can extract children, because that's the second objective of this mission. But here we go.
There's 6 targets. Our contract is to kill them all. And the client is the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. Check a VI on your iDroid for more information.
So once you gain control of Snake as usual, this is the time to make any markers on the map that you feel you need. I place one just outside of the encampment we're heading to first. You know, it gives me a little sort of like bearing as to when I need to be jumping off D-Horse and maybe, you know, proceeding on foot. But that's totally optional. You can just head towards the camp and figure it out from there. So just head over in the direction of the marker and we'll pick things up when we get a little bit closer. So we're approaching the camp now, dropping off D-Horse. The guy that we're after, I've actually seen him in multiple locations. I had a couple of runs at this little section, and it does seem like he can appear over here at the left, where these two guys are to begin with. I've had him appear like nearer to there, but the most common place I caught him was either in the middle or towards the back of the encampment. But you do need to get in close on, you know, to actually make a, you know, positive confirmation on it from the scope. But you're looking for the guy in the white t-shirt. That's the one thing that actually kind of makes the guy stand out from everyone else. Obviously, as pointed out, watch out for the gunship. But we're just still, you know, sort of scanning around, looking for the guy in the white top. Venus has not been with groups 1 or 2. We're assuming he's at the back here. And so he might pop out of one of these buildings in a second. Or around these buildings. And do be careful, obviously you can hear a vehicle arriving as a tanker pulls into this area. Stay out of that field of vision. It's actually quite easily avoided. We're still just peering around, trying to scope this guy out. Here he is. So there he is, dude in the white top.
Our contract is to eliminate the target.
So we're just going to grab our silent sniper, headshot, and missing apparently the first time. But there we go, he's down. And we're just going to, you know, make our way out.
Head for the Kungenga mine.
Taking down the one guard at the exit on the right, and the Fulton in him, so he, you know, can't wake up or alert his mates or anything. So mount back up, get D-Horse on the go, and we're going to head to the second objective.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
It's quite a trek again. There's a couple of things to watch out for on the way. I think there was a helicopter that can spot you. On one of my runs I think it did. sort of appear, so just be aware of that. But keeping these rocks on our left, we're just going to, you know, meander along here, and then when we get past this little section, we're going to be looking to keep a cliff face on our right side, and that's going to then lead us round to the second encampment. So just double checking our position. With longer missions like this, we've got a little bit more leeway on time. We're going to save a bunch of time anyway with Fultoning the children out in the second section, so rather than trying to extract them the way the mission's originally meant to be done, or the way you may have done this mission if you when you were to get it early in the game. So here we are, bit of clearing. We're going to keep these rocks on our right side and then follow it round. And then again we'll dismount when we get close and run into a mine.
The VI on your iDroid will show you
where they are. So although we're close, we're not actually into the main camp yet, so you can afford to be a little bit noisier just for a while, and then we're debating whether or not to call D-Horse or not. I wasn't actually sure how close we were, but D-Dog can be a good call in at this point, as you see me doing, because obviously you can spot enemies for you. Again, watch out for the claymores. You can pick them up, as you just saw then the prompt if you get close. There are guys in the guard tower to the left. One of them has spotted us. I think it's a guard tower. But here's where all hell breaks loose. You know, just to prove you can get an S ramp without a perfect play. We're gonna stay in cover for a little bit, but I think then we're just gonna book it to the mine, get to that area, and you know, hope for the best. So at any point here, this could have been a game over screen. But head down, keep going down, and then on your left, past this little set of like, you know, wooden boards, there's a padlock gate, and then there's a second padlock gate which you won't be able to open if you're on alert. So we have to actually chill here for a bit, let the alert die down, and then we can finally proceed with the objective. But you're pretty safe in here. I didn't have anybody come, so if you do make it to here, you know, even though you've had a combat alert, even though, you know, people have spotted you, it's not the end. You can still get the S rank easily.
The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later. The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later. The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later.
So the alerts are clearing now. We're pretty much safe to just, you know, carry on with the mission. Let's cutscene, skip that one out, and then straight away you don't actually have to pick this guy up. We could have Fultoned him straight away, so we realised that, put him back down. So Fulton the injured kid from the off, and then head out to where the other kids are waiting. Get your tranquilizer pistol, and you can just, you know, tranquilize these kids and then Fulton them out.
Boss, if even one of those kids die, a target is missing. Go find him.
So it's quite simple. That's the last one.
Target extracted. Anyone else? Good. That's the target extracted.
And that's all the kids. So
The enemy spotted the target. Take care of him.
now what we're going to do is just extract, calling in our chopper. The nearest place is actually just north of you, back through the base that you went through originally. So head back, pull the chopper, head back that way. We messed around a bit too long, decided which one to use, and got spotted. But as usual, reflex, prevents us from having any issues. Again, we're still debating. I don't think we actually did call the chopper in. Sorry, that dude must have interrupted us.
Roger.
But it's a fair distance, so we're gonna try and stealth our way as much as possible, but then get to that extraction site.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There are a lot of guys here, so you are better off avoiding a fight in this area and just escaping, via the northern exit. It's just up this little ramp.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
That's it. We're pretty much free and clear now, apart from having to go around
Have arrived at LZ.
this little rocky outcrop and head out through the door. But it's a fairly simple escape route, as long as you can avoid that initial group of enemies that we saw on the right by heading straight down the middle of the mine area. Chop should be here any second. Ammunition. There he is. Let's get out of here.
Gaining altitude. Departing. Mission complete. Great work.
And there we go. Once again, not quite the S rank from the time bonus, but if you include the prison rescues, you get, easy 25,000 points. That's the S rank. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.